This type of cut, which affects the services to people who are more vulnerable than themselves, to me that's a shocking thing.
The U.S. House today narrowly passed a budget resolution that clears the way for a $1.5 trillion tax cut.
But Stockton area watchdogs now fear the burden of those cutbacks will dramatically harm those receiving government health benefits. With that, we turn to CBS 13's Carlos Correa, who's live in Modesto with more on this. Carlos?
Yeah, the rally was filled with voters not too happy about today's decision. They met right here in front of Congressman Jeff Denham's office because he's one of the Republicans who voted to approve the budget. Mary Rogers of Modesto is worried about the vote to move forward on a federal budget that includes cuts and caps on Medicaid and Medicare.
This type of cut, which affects the services to people who are more vulnerable than themselves, to me that's a shocking thing.
That we should stand up for one another.
Rogers has loved ones who are benefiting from both programs and says the proposed budget cuts will directly affect her family and their bottom line.
Medications are extremely expensive, and the subsidies that California receives helps with the payment for medications. Treatment of disorders require doctor visits, and this type of treatment is very hard to receive if you don't have the money to receive it.
Congressman Jeff Denham is one of many Republicans across California who voted for the budget legislation, which allows the reduction of federal revenue over the coming decade, as much as $1.5 trillion.
It hasn't had much debate at all. In fact, it was unclear when it was going to be voted on, but it was this morning. And while 20 or more Republicans voted against it, Congressman Denham voted for it.
And so did California Republican Kevin McCarthy, who said the vote shows the strength of the willingness of Congress to get tax reform done. Tim Robertson, who represents North Valley Labor Federation, disagrees.
California has high state taxes that are typically tax deductible under federal policy. This plan looks like it wants to take that away, meaning that most Californians and the middle income and working families are going to see an increase in taxes because of this proposed plan.
Now, we did reach out to Congressman Jeff Denham's office. A spokesperson said he will not be making any comment about his vote at this time. In the meantime, there are more meetings scheduled next week when Congress returns.
And much more to come on this. Carlos Correa in Modesto. Carlos, thank you.